Hey, what's up? It's been a while. So I picked this up a while ago. It's a 4x6, not a 4x8, a 4x6 hex mat from their website, and the quality is pretty solid. It's your typical mouse pad mat, but you're paying for the size, and it was only $150. It's not too expensive in my opinion. It feels like it's a couple of mats and they just like Photoshop them together the way like the rocks are separated from like where the base is. Like the terrain is completely different. I wish the base was more like in the middle of the map, or I wish they just did a map where it was just like trees and the hills. But the grids are numbered, so if you want to call like artillery and shit, to play, full on classic BattleTech with mechs and planes and stuff. It's very detailed. I believe, is it Thunder Force or something? I can't fucking think of the name, but there's a company that 3D prints, because I need to get a fucking 3D printer so bad, but they 3D print all the buildings that are on these battle mats, so you can go out and get all the base walls and the turrets and shit. I like some of the buildings. I definitely want to get some walls and some turrets. I know I think it's Gale Force 9. Who was the fucking guy? I can't even think of any of the companies right now that are putting out the terrain. They're putting out a wall section soon. I think like energy walls and then another wall, but they don't look like this. And the stuff they have on their website, man, is so much better looking than the stuff they're putting out. So I just gotta fucking break down and get a fucking 3D printer. The generator's solid looking. That's been the same since the beginning. The little 3, even in like Star Wars, you just look at it and you know it's a generator. So it's like, you did a good job when you designed it. And I like there's a good amount of water in this map, and the rivers kind of break things up. But I like all the, there's a lot of level 3 stuff and level 2 stuff that blocks a lot of line of sight. And I think this is where like the depth 2 stuff is. But I think that's about as deep as it goes. Is that a 3? No, it's a 2. Yeah. It'd be cool to see like a true water map. You want to like put torpedoes instead of missiles on your mech. And there's like this little simple river goes near the base. I guess if you want to like patrol boats, you can run patrol boats, and it's not a lot of river to patrol, but you know what I'm saying. Do one maybe. But I like this side right here. I really like. This is a lot up close, and there's some like empty spots in the middle. But I think there's some like height 3s, and I think maybe a 4 somewhere. Maybe. I think it's just a 3. But then you have the trees and stuff. This side to me is like really well done. Let's check the other side. Now the desert side is pretty solid. Like the airport's got some helipads. The buildings are all just about the same, except for the one by the water, and then the what's the air traffic control. I don't know. I just feel like the roads are a little too long. Like you think the planes would be better back, in the future, that they wouldn't need all that, but who knows? Maybe they're sending like big ships or something. Maybe it's like some kind of like forward operation base. I don't know. You do whatever you want in your head. This little desert area right here is pretty cool. I like the light green and the yellow. There's like a little bit of water. It's like almost like a chemical or mineral water over there. And then you have like the oasis, and then the rocky stuff. There's some rough terrain, which I don't think is on the other one. This I know goes way deep down. And everything is gridded too, which is fucking great. It's so much fun calling fucking like artillery on people and shit. And getting a good hit, it's hard, but if you get a hit, it's usually great. Usually looking like 50 points of damage. I like the desert one for its like simplicity, but I think the green side I like a lot better. But for 150 bucks, I think it's overall pretty decent. I am gonna look for others online to see, because my buddy told me of a company that does them, that makes like a 4x6, and I think he said this. I'm not sure if they'll do like a 4x8. If they do a 4x8, and they'll do double side, and if it's under like 250 bucks maybe. I don't want to go too expensive. But I mean, for a 4x6 for 150 bucks, maybe a 4x8 would be like $200 or maybe $225, something like that. I'll probably be willing to go like 250 is like the max. But if I can find another company that does something to this least level of quality, or if not better and cheaper, I'll definitely like buy and do a video about them. But there's like a good amount of detail. The cool thing is though, is you can go out and buy or 3D print all these little buildings. But at the same time, you could do that with like, any of them. I'm sure if you saw a picture of something somewhere, you could probably pay someone a couple bucks to like 3D design something. I'm sure there's companies out there to do that. The air traffic control tower is pretty cool. I saw the 3D printed of this. I gotta dig through and find out where I saw it, but it looks really fucking cool. And the helipads, I think, are like a little cool idea. They need to make some of that shit. There's no real like military terrain. It's all like cities and stuff. It's like we need like a barracks and like the factory where, oh yeah, I think the factory's in one of the new kits coming out. I'll do a video about that shit. I'm just like real busy with stuff at home, so it's been like a pain in the ass. I think the mat overall is worth it for 150 bucks. I think it's pretty good. The quality is solid. It's that, it's made out of mouse pads, so it's going to hold up if anyone spills shit on it, Overall, it's a gridded, and it has the numbers, so classic Battletech, and you can even do Alpha Strike too. It doesn't matter. But I think it's a solid buy. All right, hit you up later. All right, bye.